is Julia. You might know me on TikTok as @morepestoplease. I was previously traipsing around the great continent of Europe, but now I am grounded as ever in my hometown of Rochester, New York. Love Rochester. It's where life is worth living. There's not always a ton going on, especially when you're like me and have yet to procure yourself a 9-to-5. I keep looking at myself, but the lens is over here. So I decided I'm gonna make some bean dip because I'm hungry and it's delicious and delectable. I made a video where I literally mentioned bean dip for 1 second. I said I always trade my roommate Sarah. I make her give me a shoulder massage in exchange for me making her this bean dip. Very stiff, and she's got good thumbs. I always have a crick in my neck because I sleep like this. Looking out for intruders in the night. Yeah, I mentioned the bean dip for like 1 second and all the comments were like, drop the bean dip recipe. And I was like, okay, Mary Lou, give me 1 second. The bean dip is delicious. It is a beautiful, colorful cacophony of flavor and dreams. So I'm gonna show you how to make it. I got all of the ingredients from Wegmans. Weggies, if you're like cool kid, that's what we call it. Although, Wegmans avocados suck. Nothing is soft, and you need a ripe avocado for this recipe. So I had to buy organic and spend more than I wanted to. Not that, you know, buying organic is good, but not for my wallet. Freaking Danny Wegman. Taking all my pennies and dimes. So let's get into it. There's 3 types of beans you need for the bean dip. The first, the black bean. The father of all modern beans. The garbanzo bean. This silly little goose likes to publish under the pseudonym of the chickpea. What a charming little legume. The next bean is not a bean at all because it's corn. Corn. I don't know. When people say like, oh, if you gotta eat healthy, you gotta cut out corn because corn is like starchy and it's bad for you. If I'm not eating a family-sized serving of penne vodka, I'm eating healthier than I typically would. So let's keep corn in the family. Now here's where it gets a little dicey and where I get a bee in my bonnet. My parents have this electric knopener and I can barely figure out how to work it, which is really sad because I also can't work a manual knopener. But we're gonna give it a shot with the black beans. Actually, you know what? Let me get a strainer. Some of you freaks be out here calling this a colander. Where'd you get that idea? Okay, here's where it all goes south. I'm turning it on. Is everyone watching? Okay, just kidding. I gotta wait. I gotta put the can in first. No. Get in there, you son of a bitch. Okay. I have never done that so perfectly. Now we got floaty can lid soup. Disgust. There's nothing worse than black bean juice. It literally is the texture of gravy and the color of outer space. Okay, look at that. I feel like I'm milking a cow. Black beans in the big jug, or cauldron, or witch's brew, whatever you got. Here we go, in for sloppy seconds. I'm killing it today! Here's a fun fact. Chickpea water is called aquafaba. And you can whip it like you would an egg white, and it will become the texture of egg whites, and you can use it in like batters and shit. If you're doing that though, you're freaking weird. I would hate to eat a pancake and then someone be like, fun fact, I actually made this with chickpea water. I would literally spit it up like a newborn baby cow. Chickpeas into the pot. We see, it's coming together. A dumb idiot could make this, which is why I'm doing it. Oh my god. I got a little corn water in my toaster. I don't think that should be an electrical issue. Make sure you really dig your tingers into the corn water to pry out this little piece of metal. It's part of the recipe, actually. Ugh, God. Corn into the bucket. Oh, sometimes I get the feeling. Get out! All of our beans are now in the bucket, and it's time to add our zesty little flavor enhancers. Okay. I used to have like a special tool specifically for cutting avocados. A knife. Are any of these good or any of these usable? Please, God, give me one little favor on this blessed day. They're all green and hard. Poopy butt. Try to do this one. Here's another like tip and trick. I guess this little stem thing, you're supposed to take it off and, oh my god, my kitchen's a mess. I hope you guys haven't been looking at that. See, if it's green, it's like not ready yet, and it's green. But this is the softest avocado of this stupid little bag. I'm gonna have to do it. I don't have a choice. I usually put 2 avocados in my bean dip. Oh my god, the knife won't even pierce it. I put 2 avocados in my bean dip because I love that shit. But of course, Wegmans only had mini avocados. You know, this started as a Wegmans plug, and now it's a Wegmans diss track. Oh my god, something tells me this avocado is gonna have the texture of a fruit roll-up. It wasn't ready. It was not ready. Should I abandon ship? Oh, but they're so expensive. That was real puke. I'm not kidding. Okay, the avocados are a no-go. There goes all my money. I can't believe I just puked. I have chills. Full body chills from that dry heave. If you're at home, put an avocado in, maybe 2. Oh my god, what a nightmare. Why do bad things happen to good people? Okay. New plan. We're gonna set these bad boys aside. We're gonna let them ripen up. And we're gonna make bean dip with no avo today. This is not canon, and this is not what I would recommend. But alas, I have no choice. Next ingredient is feta cheese. You can use any kind of feta cheese you want. They have fun flavors. I chose plain because I'm fucking boring, and also fat-free because I am a binge eater. Yes. Take your feta, shake it up. This right here is the nectar. You know what? I'll leave more than a little. I overdid it. This is going down. This is a mess. Okay, so now we have 3 types of legumes and also some feta cheese. And we're gonna squeeze in a lemon. I think lemons make everything delicious. I have never had anything that I thought was too lemony. I put it on my veggies, I put it on my fruit, I put it on my pasta. It's delectable. I've been seeing on TikTok like this viral lemon pasta. Tagliatelle al limon, that's what they call it. And then when I went to Italy, I asked for tagliatelle al limon. Doesn't exist over there, I'll tell you that right now. No need for you to search. We're gonna juice that bad boy. It's a squirter. I don't have a juicer, as seen here. I like to get the lemon juice in all my open paper cuts, if I can. Masochism. Maybe if I like, yeah, puncture the, oh! When I was a little kid, I was very particular about, oh my god, about foods and textures. I had a big issue with like any sort of berries because I didn't like the way that they kind of like gushered in your mouth. Also had a big issue with like meat that I had to chew, like any sort of chewy meat. Shit needed to be done rare. I still don't eat a lot of meat now. I really don't. I eat like chicken and ground turkey sometimes. I'm not a big red meat fan, although I do love meat in bowl form. Okay, we have lemon juice in the big bowl. Oh, I'm so excited. Now what? Good question. Oh, no one move. Where the fuck is my Cholula? This is chili lime Cholula. I actually don't even like hot sauce that much. This is all my friend Maddie who introduced me to bean dip. She was like, even if you don't like hot sauce, drizzle a little bit of this shitnix on there and it will change your life. And I said, yes ma'am, right away ma'am. I'm going in here with a big fat drizz. Get it on in there. Mix it on up. Also, when I did my grocery shopping in the Bronx, I lived in a primarily like Hispanic neighborhood. And so the market was a Spanish market and the Cholula's like front and center. Meanwhile, I come back home, I go to Weggies and I'm like, do you have any Cholula? And they're like, we have El Paso taco sauce in the back. And I say, Carrie Ann, that is not what I'm referring to. Look at her. Oh, baby mama. Taste test. It's good. I'm gonna put salt on it though. Salt and pepper. My dad got this weird little device and I said, what is this? And he said, this is a salt crock. You store salt in it. And I said, oh, interesting. What, pray tell, is the difference between this and a salt shaker? The answer? Nothing. In fact, it's worse. You have to get your hands dirty. It's a scam and a sham. Salting that shit up. You know who really likes feta? My dog. Barney, you want some cheese? Maybe he's dead. He doesn't want any fetty wop at the moment. confetti wop. I thought that was creative. Let's do a little pepper for shits and gigs. Mix it on up again. Moment of truth is typically I put it on a tortilla chip. However, I'm trying to be a healthy girl and I bought lettuce. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like rip off a little leaf and make it like a boat as a vessel for the dip. I gave it like a little rinse, this one leaf of lettuce. Okay, I have paper plate with my little lettuce leaf. I'm just gonna spoon some in there. Spoon it on in. Yes. Yes! Which end should I go at first? Shit's delicious! Mmm! I mean, is it as good as dipping a chip into it? No. I used to like make huge batches of this and then I would eat it all in one sitting. Which would, if I can put this lightly, decimate my rectum. I'm hoping if I eat it in a lettuce boat, that is a quirky way to do it. I eat this and I'm gonna watch SpongeBob. Preferably the episode where he falls asleep and then goes into other people's dreams. And Gary is like, fucking upright. He's fully erect. And Gary is like scholarly and reads him a book about a man from Peru. And then Squidward is playing clarinet for the king. And SpongeBob becomes the clarinet. And then all the townspeople love him. And he gets like a medal, an award or something. But SpongeBob does as the clarinet, not Squidward. And then all of them go to SpongeBob's house. And Sandy goes, SpongeBob, do us a favor. Stay out of our dreams. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Peace and blessings.